Some stories find you when you least expect them. In a time where I left adrift, unsure of my place, I stumbled into a dusty comic book shop. I wasn't looking for anything in particular. I had no interest in the typical high-octane street racing series that line the shelves, but for some reason, one title called out to me, a name that for the longest time I couldn't quite place: Great Teacher Onizuka. I went in and bought all 43 volumes at once. A complete absurd leap of faith, and as I tore through the pages, I realized I hadn't just found a manga, I had found a mirror. See, the beauty of Great Teacher Onizuka isn't in the over-the-top comedy or its shocking, delinquent antics, though there's plenty of that. The magic is in its protagonist, Aichi Onizuka, a 22-year-old ex-biker gang member with a simple, almost idiotic dream to become the greatest teacher in Japan. He's not your typical educator. He doesn't use the brain so much as he leads with his gut. He's lewd, he's irresponsible, and by all conventional standards, the last person you'd want shaping young minds. But that's precisely what makes him so brilliant. Where other teachers see lost causes, Onizuka sees kids crying out for help. He doesn't lecture them for a podium. He dives headfirst into their messy, complicated lives, psychological warfare, crushing family expectations. These are some real-life lessons in his classroom. And his method, it's simply really, he listens, he fights for them, he shows them that someone in the world genuinely, fiercely cares. I think we all have moments where we feel like those students, trapped, misunderstood, invisible. Reading about Onizuka felt like someone was finally seeing me. He has that uncanny ability to break down the walls we built around ourselves. He's not just a teacher, he becomes a friend, a brother, an unwavering ally. He shows his students, and by extension the reader, that it's okay to be flawed, to be different, to be yourself. There's a raw honesty to him. He never pretends to be perfect. In fact, his imperfections are his greatest strength. It's this principle that guides him. Be a person you can be proud of. It's a simple idea, but it's the core of his entire being. And it's a lesson that resonates with me on a profound level. Growing up, I often felt like my destiny was out of my hands, dictated by factors I couldn't control. There was this constant pressure to fit in a mold, to follow a path that didn't feel like my own. I was lost, and in that confusion, Onizuka's story became my saturation. It taught me that your past doesn't have to define your future, that a former delinquent could become a hero. It showed me that the most important lessons aren't learned from the textbooks, but from human connections, from standing by the people who matter, no matter how messed up things get. This isn't just a story about a cool teacher, it's a story about finding your own way, about the courage it takes to be a genuine in a world that often demands conformity. It's about the incredible life-altering power of having someone believe in you. Onizuka isn't just a character to me, he's a friend I met on a printed page, a guide who showed up when I needed him most. He taught me that life is supposed to be an adventure, a playground for learning and self-discovery, and that maybe, just maybe, I could also become a person I was proud of. So, if you ever find yourself wandering through a comic shop feeling a little lost, maybe you'll find a story that speaks to you, one that feels like it was written just for you, because that's the real magic of storytelling, isn't it? It connects us, it inspires us, and sometimes it even saves us. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, please consider liking the video and subscribing for more. And hey, don't forget to ring the bell notification. It helps me that you know I am posting next time. And thank you very much again. Bye.